put my mirror here, so when when you're on Instagram, look at my knees. On Instagram, I like those pictures where people take mirror selfies. So I want to do a lot of that with my brand. I'm gonna put a picture here or a video here of what I'm talking about. Don't mind my knees, guys. It's a bit dry, but it's going to give that aesthetic. Guys, I broke my glass, but look at that. Look how beautiful that is. But my glass is broken. Now I'll have to buy a new one. No, but look at that. I was just about to pack it up. It's in this bag, and then I looked up and look at that beautiful. I also want to buy a whiteboard. I'm a visual person. I like to write. I like to feel things in my hands as well. I'm all over the place, but I want a whiteboard to write out my vision on it. So every day I wake up, I can see it. Instead of throwing this away, I'm going to turn it into my whiteboard. Sometimes things happen in mysterious ways. Look at this. I wanted a whiteboard, my mirror broke, and now at the end of the video you will see me turn this around in a positive, where I turn my broken mirror into a whiteboard. This is one of those cleaning days that wasn't planned. You're about to do something and then you saw something out of place, then you start to take up that, then it's just a domino effect. So I just start cleaning, and this took me half my morning to complete. But you know what? If my space is messy, I cannot focus, and this will set me up for tomorrow, because today I was meant to do a different video. So I'm like, if I'm doing all this cleaning and it's going to take up my filming time, might as well film it, and that will be another content for you guys to watch. So it's a win-win. So under my desk is so messy with all those boxes, but I can't take them out because I have a small business. And when you have a small business, you're going to have inventories, and they're going to take up your entire space. So those are some jumbo water bottles that I bought for my business. This is for my Etsy store and my TikTok shop. I'm regretting buying them just a bit, because I think buying those just pushed me further away from developing my clothing brand, and I think I'm procrastinating with the clothing brand, which is Living Officially. But I'm gonna still sell them on my Etsy store, but I'll talk about the brand at the end of the video and why I feel this way. So I've moved my sofa. If you've watched my previous video about home decor, you'll see that the sofa was on that wall, but I removed it because I needed space to do more photo shoots for my clothing brand. I rarely host guests, so I don't need it to look that way, but if someone said that they're coming over, I can easily switch it around. So I don't need to have my lounge area set up as a lounge area, if you get what I'm saying. I can put the sofa wherever I want and use that section to take product pictures for my clothing brand. I've been procrastinating so much. I think it's the fear of failing is getting to me, and at the end of the video I'm going to talk more about that. But yeah, that's why I've put the sofa there. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Patrice, and we do small business and motivational lifestyle vlogs over here. I often do my little homebody vlogs, living alone diaries, sometimes me cooking, but the channel is really based around me living alone, trying to grow my small business. So if this is something you love, or this is something that gives you comfort, don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and comment below what interests you in my video, what made you click on my videos, because I'd love to know so I can provide more value going forward. Let's take a sip and get back to work.
So I've decided to rearrange my entire pegboard. How it was before, I liked it, but I want a bit of change to inspire me to do more things.
And to develop, the idea is you learn something, you then condense it down to the understanding of a 10-year-old, as if you had to teach it to a 10-year-old.
I think everyone have their own thing that gets them through or motivate them to clean. So mine is either listening to music or watching a podcast. My favorite podcast at the moment is The Diary of a CEO, because they just bring out a variety of guests, whether it's talking about health, finance, self-development, psychology, relationships. I just love the variety that they bring on their podcast. And because some of them are experts in their field, you just listen more about what they're saying and what you think you can implement in your daily life. So nowadays, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, I'm just drawn towards podcasts. Also forget to mention that some of his guests, they start their own business, so they're always talking about businesses, how to start, how they start, and I just love to hear their stories, because sometimes we small business owner, we are on the verge of giving up, and to hear these successful business owners, they've been through what we are currently going through, which is the self-doubt, the inconsistency, but because they are consistent and they gain that belief in their self, they're where they are today. So it's a motivation, and it's something that I'm so interested in because I want to develop myself. I think everyone have that space or that drawer that they stuff things in that they don't want or they don't want to throw away. So this is my slot. I don't know why I've been stocking this up with unwanted things. So let's clean this out. Let's get it together, shall we? I can never find my USB or thumb drives, so I just decided to put them in this clear container and just put it right where I can see it. If this is you, please comment, let me know.
Letting procrastination and doubt and overthinking and anxiety run your life? Let's talk about your fucking morning routine. Because let me tell you what the life of a chronic snooze bug.
Guys, let me just start by saying this wasn't the plan at all. I got up today to take some product photos for my business, hence why I did all of this. I removed the couch and I put it right here because I hardly sit in it. I've been stretching myself too thin. I've been working on different projects when my main focus should be on my business. I just couldn't focus because my desk was a mess. You know that when your surrounding is cluttered, you can't really think quite clearly. So that's why I spent the morning cleaning up the desk. And there is still looking a bit chucked up, but that's what I have to do. I have to store my inventories there. But no one is seeing that once the chair is there. So this is the chair and I have this. I totally forgot about this. And this is what I bought recently to put my cups on. So I need to take some product photos with this before the sun goes down. There you go. I'll link it in the description below if you guys want to check it out. I put my mirror here. So when when you're on Instagram, look at my knees. On Instagram, I like those pictures where people take mirror selfies. So I want to do a lot of that with my brand. I'm gonna put a picture here or a video here of what I'm talking about, but it's gonna give that. Don't mind my knees, guys, it's a bit dry, a bit looking. So once the chair is there, it looks okay. This thing here is a backrest that I got from my workplace. My back hurts all the time, so I just had to get that. I've got a footrest right there as well, wrist thingy. They're so dirty, I need to wash them. Always wanted to do this, but what was stopping me is talking about how when someone comes over that section to look good, but I didn't move to host people or guests. I moved to have enough space so I can take product photos for my business, so I can double down on my business, so I've got enough time and space to spend on my business. But I've been doing other things. I've ordered some bottles again that I want to sell on my Etsy store, because before bottles were the thing that were elevating my Etsy store. That's what people come to my Etsy store to buy. So I bought some, but I'm thinking, should I have bought it? Or was that a sign for me to stop selling bottles, stop being on Etsy, and just double down on my clothing brand? Because there's so many things that I want to do with this business. The logo, I just love the logo. And the vision that I have for it is like a universal brand. It don't have to be stuck in one industry, you know? Because now I'm focusing on travel, exploring, work-life balance, living officially. But it can also go into the gym wear. That's where I also want it to be, because I just imagine the logo sometimes on leggings and tops. But there's so much procrastination going on. And I've been listening to these podcasts this morning. I think you've seen me listening to those podcasts, and they've just been motivating me to focus on the business. So in my head, I'm like, those money that I spend on the jars, on the bottles, could also be an investment into either building my website or getting an embroidery machine, because I really want to embroider the logos on my thing. There's so many things going on. I just need to guys, I also want to buy a whiteboard. I'm a visual person. I like to write. I like to feel things in my hands as well. So like for notebooks, like planners, I love planners because I want to write down everything and all over the place. But I want a whiteboard to write out my vision on it, so every day I wake up I can see it, you know. It was just a spur of the moment video where I want to show you me clearing up my space, because I have some ideas of making some t-shirts, some jumpers. I want to put some logos on it. I have some new ideas that I want to do with them, so that's what I'm gonna do now. I think that video will be posted in the future.
So most of the things that I was talking about previously, I have to put on pause, because they all are based around that mirror. That mirror, I needed it to take the product pictures when I try on the clothes so I can see them. I don't have a full mirror in my apartment, so there's no way I'm gonna see how the clothing fit, how to pose and stuff like that. Even though I can put the camera on face, like face camera, and see how I look, but the point was to take mirror selfies and post them on my Instagram.
Oh, but look at that. I was just about to put the broken glass in this bag, and then I looked up and look at that beautiful.
Whilst I was cleaning this up, I was thinking that everything does happen for a reason. I've been wanted a whiteboard to write my vision on, as I mentioned previously. But was this a sign for me to get the whiteboard? Because whilst I'm cleaning there, I'm saying, even though I want the mirror, even though I love that mirror is actually a part of a wardrobe. So the wardrobe was broken, and then my mom kept the mirror. So now I am taking off the glass, because I just realized that I don't have to throw the entire thing away. I can take off the glass or the mirror. Why I keep on mixing up glass and mirror? But anyways, I can take off the mirror and then buy a adhesive whiteboard and paste it on that board. The glass, the mirror, is glued to the board. So that's why it's taking me so long to take it off. And I don't have on any goggles. I'm gonna say wear goggles or glasses whenever you're dealing with mirrors, because the splinter can go in your eyes. So sometimes you see me doing that. I looked away. I looked away because I didn't want anything to fly in my eyes. So I was being very careful, even though it didn't look like it. But every time I know that the glass is going to splint or scattered, I turn my head or tilt my head to the side. But as I was saying, it's just amazing how I've always wanted a whiteboard to write my visions on, then my glass is broken. My mirror. Why can't I say mirror? Right here, I'm using my can opener to get the mirror off. But this wasn't going anywhere, even though it looks like it. What I needed was something flat to put under the glass and try to get the glue from the glass and the board. So after I went back to the kitchen and got my chopboard knife, which is what you see here, I had to change my top because I was very hot. So that's what happening. Took me a while, guys, to take this off. I thought it was going to be so easy because it's already broken. So I thought I just needed to pick up the glass, the mirror, and put it in the box. But no, it took me maybe 2 hours to get this off because I was doing to and from. And guys, of course I got cut. Of course I got cut on my hands. And I stepped on splinter as well because sometimes I wasn't wearing any shoes. And then I was gonna go home to take the splinter out of my foot because I live alone, so I couldn't reach the splinter in my foot. And I did, when these things get in your foot, it can be harmful where I was thinking the point where I might lose my leg. So I was gonna pack up and go back home for someone to take it out, which, yes, I could have gone to the hospital, but no, I wasn't thinking about that. I was just thinking about getting home to my parents. So that's one downside of living alone. You don't have anyone to help you when you are in need and so forth. Guys, you see that jogger bottoms that I'm wearing? That is a part of my Living Officially collection, my clothing brand. It is very thick, I'm telling you. Very thick, good quality. I'm just going to put a shameless plug here. It's a set, but you can wear it separately as well. I love it. It's a chocolate brown. I've got it in beige and I've got it in black as well. So subscribe to my email list so you can be notified whenever I launched my website. So guys, it's 2 days later now. I'm boiling eggs. Oops. I'm going to eat my leftovers and my carrots and my chicken and what. I know everything might look dry at the moment, but I am on a healthy diet thingy. I want to eat healthier. It's not really healthy, but healthier diet than before. But this is how our thing is looking. I've taken off the mirror off the board. There's some splinters left on it that I need to get off. I want to also get off these glue because I'm going to print the adhesive whiteboard wallpaper on this. I received it yesterday, so here it is. I am going to put this on. After, I'm wondering, should I put it here or should I put it on the back here? This would be easier, but I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do. So I only bought 2, came in this pack. You'll see when I open it. I'll do that later today because maintenance, they're coming to fix this. They're fixing everyone, so I just have to wait until they come or just get ready and do this. So that's what you'll see me doing next, so keep on watching. I also forgot to mention that this is the rug because the mirror fell on the rug and it broke on there. So there's splinter and everything on the rug. And I didn't buy any Hoover since I moved in because I'm like, oh, I'm not going to buy an Hoover. I'm just going to buy a broom. But I had to buy a Hoover, or if you guys call it a vacuum. I had to buy one because there's no way I'm going to throw away my rug. Because it's quite new. So you'll see me vacuuming this off as well. I just fold it up like this so that I don't step on it going forward. There's a lot to come. So keep on watching, like, comment, and subscribe for more.
comes with a pen as well.
Okay, so as you can see, the sheet, it doesn't fit the entire board. I bought two, so that's good, but I wish it just fit everything and it just flushed. But guys, shameless plug again, the set that you see me wearing, it's a part of my brand, it's a part of my collection, and look at that, look at that, look how soft it look, guys. I designed the back and the front in a video. Subscribe if you're not already, so you'll see how I print that t-shirt that I'm wearing. So the jogger bottom and the top will be a part of the launch, so subscribe to the email list, guys, because I'm very serious about launching this business. Look how soft the jogger bottoms look. Just look how soft it looks. So this is the tan color one. Previously you saw me wearing the chocolate brown one. If you're traveling, this is what you need. You need this soft set. Yeah, so in the next video or videos to come, you'll see how I heat press this. So subscribe if that's what you want to see. So just me behind the scene, starting my clothing brand or relaunching my clothing brand.
So let's now focus on applying the chalkboard sticker to this board.
The chalkboard sticker can't fit the entire board, therefore I cut the bottom piece off, and then that's what I'm using on this side. I only use one. Remember in the first clips you saw me with two. I only utilized one because I didn't want to waste them. And the thing is, because it's a long board, I don't need the entire board to be a chartboard.
So this is how it looks. It just not doing what it's meant to be doing. I made a thingy right there. I tried to do it. I tried to write there and then it's not erasing properly, but I'm gonna leave it anyways. I'm just gonna take this and try to cut it so that it's straight. That is so lean and unprofessional. So with these that I have from my previous videos, I'm going to paste them here so it has like a border, a nice border going around or going down. So yeah, if I've got things like a calendar, I might stick a calendar there. I might stick paper. So this wall is gonna be like I might stick things on it as well. Vision board, stick papers, sticky papers and stuff. Here I put oil because I wanted the oil to soften the glue to take it off, but it wasn't working, so it's not looking good. But I might just paint it in white because I have a paint and I've got spray paint, so that's what I might do. But yeah, so I'm gonna do this and then you guys will see the finishing touch.
So if I had more of these, I would have just lined it going down like this, but I don't, so I'm just gonna leave it like this until, or if I can find any like border thing, because this is really irritating my soul. But yeah, I like it. I'm not sure as yet if I'm gonna buy another mirror, which I think I need to buy another mirror, to be honest. But yeah, in my next video I'll be making some t-shirts. You'll see how I make this.
For my vision for this board is not just whiteboard. If I've got some sticky notes, it's gonna be my idea board. If I can get a calendar on it as well, I'm gonna do that.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.